Cinderella story. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful girl named Cinderella who lived with her cruel stepmother and stepsisters. Cinderella's stepfamily treated her terribly, making her do all the chores and forcing her to wear rags while they lived in luxury. One day, the king announced a grand ball at the palace, inviting all the eligible maidens in the kingdom to attend. Cinderella longed to go to the ball, but her stepmother forbade her from going and destroyed her only dress. Feeling hopeless and alone, Cinderella was visited by her fairy godmother, who used her magic to transform a pumpkin into a carriage, mice into horses, and Cinderella's rags into a beautiful gown. She warned Cinderella that the spell would break at midnight. Cinderella arrived at the ball, stunning everyone with her beauty. The prince immediately noticed her and asked her to dance. They spent the entire evening together, but as midnight approached, Cinderella had to flee before the spell broke. In her haste to leave, Cinderella lost one of her glass slippers, which the prince found. He searched the kingdom to find the owner of the glass slipper, and eventually, he arrived at Cinderella's house. The stepsisters tried to fit the slipper on their feet, but it was only Cinderella whose foot fit perfectly. The prince knew then that Cinderella was the one he had been looking for all along. He took her hand and asked her to be his bride. Cinderella and the prince were married, and they lived happily ever after, with Cinderella never forgetting the magic of her fairy godmother and the power of a true love's kiss.